Watashi wa El-Desu, and today we are going to be talking about Soul Worker NA. Hey guys, so before we start this discussion, be sure to smack that like button and punch that subscribe button, not too hard or it'll hurt its feelings. And don't forget to ring the bell so you can keep up with my content. Alright guys, so let's get to the point. Soul Worker was ruined, open quote, end quote, ruined by Gameforge, and I'll be telling you why inside this video. By no means am I saying that you shouldn't play the game, as it's fine if like you're okay with a little bit of grind, though it is. Let me actually explain the points first before I talk about like the consensus. So, the experience rates. I played the Japanese version, and whenever I hopped onto the NA version, I realized that there was something different. So I looked on the forums, and everyone else was having the same issue. The experience rates are very low. They're lower compared to the Japanese version, because inside the Japanese version, maybe it took me like 2 days to get to level 20. On my Stella, on Soul Worker NA though, it took me like, I don't know, like maybe 5 days to get level 20. And that just seems not like that efficient, because like experience rates are important to be kind of like easy early on, because for newbies, newbies are actually very important inside of games like this, MMORPGs, massively multiplayer online, so they have to be good, like they have to be good for the newbies so that more players can actually play the game. And lowering the experience rate so it takes kind of a long time to get to level 20, which is just like basic, kind of like takes a long time. And by the way guys, I might just be exaggerating for the 5 days to level 20. It might have been like 3, 4, or 5. I know that was longer than the Japanese version, and I don't remember me playing the game inside of NA for like hours on end, so just note that. Though the game, thanks to the experience rate, is not really that as welcoming as other games like, I don't know. Let's talk about closers. Let's compare it to closers. Instead of closers, the experience rates are pretty easy early on. You get like a few levels, like inside of like a hour or two, you can get to level 20. And then it kind of like peaks up the pace, and actually the leveling slows down a little bit. But inside of Soul Worker, it's like the beginning areas. It's like they didn't calculate how much experience the dungeons give. Because like once you get to like that level, there's that one, like the first town, which is, I do not remember the name of the town. I'll probably put it on this. I'm pretty sure it's Kansas City or something like that. The first town, which is like around level 1 through 12, the experience rates are not the best, because there are some times whenever like you have to level up once more to go to the next dungeon. Thing is, not that welcoming, because those are like the first beginning areas, and they're super hard to level up. Though once you get to the second town, the experience rates are kind of fixed, where like it only takes you like a few dungeons to level up. But that's what I'm gonna say about that part. And I kind of like said something a little bit about level restrictions. Level restrictions on main quests is kind of not really something that I like. And if so, like instead of closers, what they made it like was that there are different sectors, not sectors, different areas, right? That you travel to different areas on the girl with the motorcycle. And each of these sectors, areas have a level cap. Thing is, the sectors inside of the areas don't have a level cap. So like, for example, the one, I believe it was the Skyship Bridge inside of closers, it, I don't remember the level that I started at, but whenever I was like level 60 through 69, I could do all the dungeons there. Thing is, once I get to level 69, once I got to level 69, it's a very, weird number there. But I couldn't go to the next one because I needed to be level 70. Thing is, I was already level 69. Meanwhile, inside of Soul Worker, like I was already like halfway inside of level 69. Soul Worker, it was like around, like whenever you need to get to the next level, you're already like, you just level up once. Thing is, you need to level up again to get to the next dungeon, which that's not really the best thing, as things like the quests don't really give as much experience as the dungeons, and side quests, they don't give that much experience either way, either though they do help you. One thing that I would suggest is that make it so that side quests could be entertaining, and make it so that like maybe have the main quest, instead of saying that you need to do this dungeon that you need to be level 13 for whenever you're level 12, maybe say it that like you have to do this side quest and then you're able to go into that dungeon instead of doing it like that. Well, you have to do this side quest and then it continues to the next main quest, and the dungeons aren't level locked, which that would be like a little bit more interesting and just more entertaining for that. And it wouldn't just make people want to grind, as doing one level doesn't really affect you that much inside of power-wise, so you're pretty much going to be safe, unless like you're getting a new skill, like that's the only thing that would affect it. But now if we decide to get off the closers topic and start talking about Soulworker itself. Soulworker, it has multiple different dungeons. How the dungeons work is that they're different. Okay, so you have different towns and you got areas inside of the town. The first town has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, has 4 different areas, and each of the areas have 4 different dungeons that you unlock as have like a systematic order, which is like you have to do the first one, and the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. You have to do the first one on normal mode, and you have to go into the 2 different difficulties, which is hard and maniac, and it's just kind of like that. And talking about different modes is that usually the last one gives the most experience, usually. But the thing is, also difficulty modes affect it a lot, which this is the thing that they kind of like messed up on. You see, for example, if you were around level, I don't know, I don't remember the level, but like for example, if normal mode gives 6k experience, hard would give 2k, not 2k, 12k experience. That seems pretty good though, right? Thing is, maniac mode would give 30k experience. Sorry for messing up these things, but the thing is, I really don't think that that is that appropriate, as whenever they give you 30k experience, you have like 60k experience total, so you need to do maniac 2 times, and maniacs are kind of difficult, which that's going to be the next part of the discussion. But yeah, things that they could fix this with is just the experience rates in general. They should really start calculating the experience rates, make it so that they're not really as many. I know that they're probably not going to do the side quest idea I suggested, but maybe make it so that they give you more experience, so that and they calculate it more so that you don't have to be at a level lock, or if it is a level lock, make it so that it's like you're almost to that level. Because I'm tired of me leveling up and I'm like, yay, I leveled up, now I can do the next. Oof, no, I have to level up once more. That's kind of a little bit of a painful thing, though I usually get it done. I just do my maniac modes, which are difficult, as I'm going to be talking about that. But okay, so experience rates, they should really just be increased. Suggestion would be normal mode gives around 2 times the experience it does now. For example, in the previous example was 6k, make it so that normal mode gives 12k, hard mode should give 24k, and maniac should give like 90k. Now into the difficulty rates. The difficulty rates are different than Japanese version. As I play the Japanese version, as I said before, normal mode is like, it's pretty easy. Hard mode is hard? No, hard mode is more like medium. Then maniac is like Dark Souls level. Let me just say that you're going to be dodging so often that sometimes you won't have enough stamina left to dodge, and then you get killed. Well, not really, you just usually run away at that point and wait for your stamina to regen. Though, yeah, that's how the game, the North American version got, well no, not only the North American version, some other versions have it too. But the name for Soulworker is Dark Souls Worker, so just note that it's pretty hard. Maniac mode is like Dark Souls version of Soulworker. Maniac modes, they do love one-shotting, though, like, it's usually not a direct one-shot, it's like, you're weakened a little bit, then they kill you in one hit. Though if you're at full health, then you'll be left with like only a little bit of amount of health left. Meanwhile, on normal mode, those one-shot skills won't do that much. Hard mode will probably do 2 times the amount of damage that normal mode does. Then Maniac does like, oof, just almost one-shot. Also, Maniac mode bosses are kind of tanky, like really tanky. It's like a tank class. Normal mode would probably like, I have this skill called, I can't remember the name. I think it's Key Explosion. It's that punch that Jin has. It's like a charge up punch. I usually don't charge it up because it kind of leaves me vulnerable. Inside of normal mode, it'll do like 1 bar of HP. Inside of hard mode, it'll do like 75% to 50% of a bar. Then Maniac, it does just 20% of a bar of HP. And they have 20 bars of HP, and that's one of my I want to say strong skills, but I really don't think it's my strongest skill. As I don't really level up that much, but because I don't have enough SP for it. But yeah, that just means that the Maniac modes have like around 5 times more HP than normal mode, which is kind of just oof. One thing that I do hate inside of Soul Worker is that I be seeing people at low levels asking for help on these dungeons, like being like, "Oh, I need help for this dungeon. Can anyone help me?" And I'm just like, sometimes I think it's not as much as help, it's just that it would be quicker, but like also sometimes I do think it's about help because Maniac modes are kind of hard, as they're usually asking for Maniac modes. Though they even made it so that there's a way to efficiently gain experience. What you do is you beat all the enemies, which the enemies are usually easy, and then whenever you get to the boss, you just let the boss kill you, and then you abandon the mission. People do that, and then it gives you the most experience over time, so like it's more efficient time-wise. Which one thing that they need to do is make it so that the bosses actually give a lot of experience, as make it so that the boss seems more rewarding for experience-wise. So like if you like how Soul Worker works is that like you do the mobs, the normal trash mobs and everything like that. Then you get to the boss. The boss only gives like it gives a decent amount of experience, but it's like that. And then that's the experience that you get. Instead of most games, it's like the mobs that give some experience, then the boss gives experience, then you get clearing experience. I don't really notice a clearing experience inside of Soul Worker. That could be something that they could add to make it so that the experience rates are kind of more balanced, like make it so that the clearing experience is just better. That would be the best thing. And also HP pots, not experience. What? HP pots are kind of useless at low levels, as like the low level ones give you like 500 HP. You're having 600 HP, and I'm just like, well, no. At the start you have 200, not 200, 2,000. I think I said, did I say 600 HP? I meant 6,000. At the beginning you may have 2,000 HP, but then later on as you get actual random gear, then you get 6,000. So yeah, and you shouldn't even need to use pots anyway at such a low level. So I'm going over things that they could just do to fix the game. Increase the experience rates. Make it so that normal gives around 2 times more experience. Hard gives about 2 times the experience it has right now, and Maniac gives around 3 times the amount of experience. Make it so that the enemies do a little bit less damage. I get that skill you could just dodge everything or something like that, but they really shouldn't be one-shotting like that. Lower their damage and make it so that instead of Maniac mode, they're like cut their HP in a little bit half like that, because I don't see why they're that tanky, and it takes so long to just beat the enemies, so you should probably fix that. Also make it so that HP pots just have an increased amount, because the beginning ones are kind of useless. Right now I do have 3,000 HP pots, which are decent, and that's on top of the second town, so they do get useful, just that you should be giving them the 1,000 HP pots. You can buy them at the first town, that's what you should be doing. And yeah, you can only buy the 500 ones at the first town, which is kind of sad. I haven't checked what you can buy at the side of the second town, but I'm guessing that you can buy better ones there. But they should really just make it so that inside the first town, you can buy the 1,000 ones. Anyways, guys, I'm pretty sure I exhausted everything inside of this discussion. Thing is, I'm not saying that Soul Worker is a bad game, as if you get past this thing that it's just a little bit harder and it takes a little bit more of a grind, then still play it, as it's still a fun game. There's lots of people that love the game, and one thing I do like about the game is that I be seeing lots of people inside of the starter zones. I be seeing lots of people, just lots of people, and I'm not sure about the other servers, but the NA server is really populated, which is something that I really like seeing, just seeing a lot of people. Though I kind of am a solo player, which is kind of sad because I'm just, staring at people and seeing how they have fun. It's sad, but yeah, I'm not saying the game is bad, just a little bit more grind and a little bit more caution. The game overall is a pretty solid game, and I'm still going to be playing the game, so yeah, I'll be making some more Soul Worker videos like this one. Well, not like this one, probably just gameplay and different things about the game videos. But yeah, this is going to be the end of this episode. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more of my content. Hit the bell so that you can keep up with my content. Anyways, guys, Watashi wa El-Desu. Logging out.